this is Master the Meal. Today we're giving you Southern Elegance. We're marrying our chicken and our collard greens, but we're going to elevate it, which is the Masterpiece way. So we're taking the chicken lollipop and making a collard green egg roll. For today, our ingredients, we have chicken drumettes, cornstarch, flour, vegetable oil, any collard green that you like, Parmesan cheese, cream cheese, and egg roll wrappers. First, we're going to start with our drumettes. We have to actually shape the drumette into a lollipop. I prefer myself a paring knife. You're going to take the knife, go in the muscle and the bristle of the skin of the drumette, and just cut straight up. Please try not to cut yourself. So you might not want to do it if you're a little tipsy. Let's make the lollipop first before we start drinking. You're going to shake your drumette and push the meat all the way down to the tip. Which creates a little lollipop. So as you can see, we prepared some already to make time go a little faster. So I'm gonna give you a little tip. A lot of people don't know this about frying chicken. People are always saying, well, it gets crispy on the outside before it gets done on the inside. So the trick we use, we actually boil water and boil the chicken a little bit before we actually go in and fry it. We're gonna drop our lollipop straight into boiling hot water. And let that sit for a good 5 minutes. So guys, while our lollipops are actually boiling and actually our meat is getting cooked, we're gonna go ahead and get our grease on it. I love to use vegetable oil. I actually prefer to use peanut oil, but these days so many people have different allergies and things like that. So we don't wanna give anybody an allergic reaction. While our grease is getting hot, we're gonna go ahead and make our batter. I love a basic house flour. But I also knew my grandmother always made crispy fried chicken, and what her trick was cornstarch. So we're gonna throw a little cornstarch in there, maybe about 3 tablespoons. Any seasonings that you like. I like a little salt and pepper, a little slap your mama, Lawry's, any house seasoning that is great. Don't be scared to season. You know, fried chicken is all about the flavor. Mix it up real good. If you got on gloves like myself, just go straight in with your hands. Then we're gonna just take our chicken out of boiling water and go straight into the batter. Give yourself a little more of that seasoning. Good toss. When's the last time you had good fried chicken? Crispy fried chicken. I know nowadays when we go to Wingstop and things like that, we always saying make it extra crispy. That cornstarch is actually gonna do that for you. So now that we have a good coat of batter on our chicken, we're gonna drop it straight into our fryer. One thing to test that your grease is ready, take a little pinch full of your flour, give it a little salt bay shake. See how it just sizzles? And while it's doing that cooking process, we're gonna go ahead and start our egg roll. So you're gonna grab your egg roll wrappers. Typically you can find this at your Central Market. If you've been following us, you know I love Central Market or HEB. Slide your egg roll wrappers to the side. You get those collard greens that you have cooked last night or you got from your grandma's house. She cooked your Parmesan, a little hot sauce, a lot of people don't know that secret, and your cream cheese. So in your Parmesan, I love it cheesy. Cheesier the better. Take your cream cheese. Throw in your hot sauce. Mix together. Again, hands is all about love. So make sure you have a good glove on though. After you get it all mixed together, set it to the side and we're gonna check on our chicken. So, make sure we're flipping our egg rolls. Again, if you're doing this in a deep fryer, your egg roll will already be cooking completely all the way around. Now that we're doing it in a cast iron, you know I love cast iron too. We wanna make sure we're flipping it over to get it golden brown on both sides. Don't worry about if you get like a little char or anything. I know that's for you beginner fryers, but we're gonna dress it up and make it pretty frying candies. And it doesn't take that long at all, honestly. So once we start frying, and we got it fried up on the bottom side, again, we're taking it straight out. Now we're getting ready to start plating. So now this is my favorite part. You know, we always talk about the canvas and what we're plating and how it looks like. So today we're doing 2 rectangular plates. Because again, since we're doing a Southern Elegance, it's like appetizers. So you want to make it fun and light for your family. So let's do our chicken first. Go back to the chicken that we took out, sprinkle a little of that house seasoning on it. Give it a little shake. Let's go straight to the plate. Again, plating is how you want to convey your own self onto the plate. Y'all know I love microgreens. We always talk about it. But we're not done. Let's go to our egg rolls. So again, you can serve the whole egg roll. I'm also thinking about the presentation. So let's actually cut them. But wait till we get inside. See how the good cheese is oozing all out. I don't know if y'all can see the smoke, but it's smoking, guys. Add one more on there. And we'll set these egg rolls over as a little light balsamic vinaigrette drizzle. And there you have it. Your collard green egg rolls and our elevated chicken lollipops. We have just mastered our Southern Elegance elevated chicken lollipops and collard green egg rolls. Let us know how you mastered the meal by liking, subscribing, and commenting below.
Welcome back. Now you know we could not let you guys leave without getting an amazing cocktail to pair with that amazing entree you just ate. So for me, my #1 go-to favorite when me and my wife are out to dinner is a Sidecar. She's more of a champagne drinker. I'm more of a cognac drinker, tequila drinker, vodka a drinker. So a Sidecar is something that kind of goes best with both of us. It's a little strong, but the sweetness covers it all. So your ingredients are pretty basic. We're gonna start out with a cognac. Not gonna go into what kind, because I know it's a lot of cognac wars out there. You pick which one works best for you. I prefer Grand Marnier for the orange liqueur. You'll need some simple syrup and lemon or lemon juice, whatever works best for you. I'm gonna use a lemon today because that's what I got. So we're gonna start with, make sure you have a shaker, of course. Start with some ice. A good scoop and a half, maybe 2 scoops will work, because you wanna make sure that it's cold, because you'll be pouring it in like a martini or a coupe glass. It'll be no ice, so you wanna make sure you keep it cold. Alrighty. So we're gonna start with 2 ounces of cognac. Now me, I like it a little strong, so 2 ounces may be too much for you. Take it down to 1.5 ounces. Alrighty, so that's that. Love Grand Marnier. I put it in anything. My wife even puts it in our French toast. It's amazing. You guys should definitely try it. But do 1 ounce of that. Now, if you're making them for multiple people at one time, just double. Then we'll do simple syrup. We're gonna do about 1/2 ounce. We don't want it too sweet. Then lemon. So if you're using lemon juice, I would say probably about 1 ounce of lemon. If you're using a lemon like me, this is a small size lemon, I would just do half. All right, squeeze all of that in here. Make sure you squeeze it really good, get all that lemon flavor. When you're done with that, just drop it in there. Put your lid on there. Shake it up real good. See, it's cold. I pretty much shake it till I can't hold it no more. All right. My wife loves a sugar rim, so dip that in a little lime juice. Dip that in a little sugar. Like that. Just pour that in there. All right, there you have it. Your sidecar made with cognac, Grand Marnier, simple syrup, lemon juice, the sugar rim. Pairs well with the entree you have, or just something to drink around the house.
Hi, I am Chef Clinton Douglas Jackson Potts, known to most people as Chef CJ. I'm the proud owner and executive chef of CJs Masterpiece. We have been in existence for 12 years now. Funny story. So when I graduated high school, I didn't want to be a chef. Chef wasn't a dream of mine. I actually wanted to be a music major. And I wanted to be, I guess, at that time, background singing was hype. So that's what I really wanted to do. And I went to TSU for a semester and realized this is not for me. So I left, and my aunt said that, well, you have to do something. I don't know what you're gonna do, gotta do something. And I always used to help my aunt, you know, cooking different things, because she used to cater a lot with different churches and things of that nature. So I said, well, why don't I go to culinary school? And the rest was history. And also during that time of me going to school and when I graduated, there was a reality show. Reality shows were getting big at the time. There was a reality show with a black dude named Chef Roblack. He had his own show, and I was like, this is what I want to do. He young, he black, he had Houston roots, even though he was living in New York at the time. But I see myself patterning my business after him. I wanted everything to be modern and chic and out the box. I didn't want the traditional meatball and hot wings and the sherbet, Sprite and things of that nature. I wanted it to be extraordinary. Early on in my business, I always was thinking about elevating. It's just one night it came in a dream, elevate. And I was like, okay, well, let's elevate. My actual pattern of our business used to be, actual slogan of the business used to be, CJ's Masterpiece is not just cooking, it's a work of art. And I used to say that because I used to hear masterpiece, and I used to always think about a painter. You know how the painter used to have like the little thing you put your hand in, the little palette, and all this good stuff, and I used to always pattern it at my business, so the palette could be the plate, and then this is the canvas is maybe the food and things like that. So I used to pattern myself like that. So if you're doing if you're an artist or you're creating a masterpiece, you want it to be just over the top. So even if it was a meatball, well, let's elevate the meatball. Maybe make the meatball, do a homemade meatball versus most people at the time was just running their sounds, getting frozen meatballs. Then, okay, if we're gonna go the extra mile to do a homemade meatball, let's stuff the meatball with something. Let's go the extra step. Or let's not just put all the meatballs in one pan. Let's literally give each meatball its own plate and give it its own sauce and things like that. So we used to say that our style was, we do everything, but we had to narrow that down. So now I would say CJ's Masterpiece Style is more of a American Creole mashup. Southern New Orleans, Louisiana feel mixed with the elegance of elevation, if in a sense. You can take your filet mignons and mix it with a mashed potato, but make the mashed potato a Parmesan purple potato. It's all about how you're elevating it. You know how people always say, you don't need to invent the wheel if it's already made. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Just, go the extra mile with it. The inspiration behind CJ's Masterpiece just came to me out the blue. At one point, I never wanted my name to actually be in it. And CJ, I hated the word CJ. Grew up, the church I grew up in, most of the people were already related to each other, and everybody had nicknames. So I had two nicknames at the time. Where my brother was PJ, I became CJ, and then my other nickname was Chicken Bone. So it was already, I guess it was destined that I was gonna cook or something like that. And I just knew, my aunt told me, well, CJ should be in it some kind of way. And then I already kept thinking of artistry and things of that nature with the masterpiece. So I just merged it together. Building a team for CJ's Masterpiece first has to consist of loyalty. I say that because there's so many catering companies now, and we all have our own pattern and our own styles. So I don't want you to say you come and work for me, and then you take my style, my patterns to somewhere else. That can't happen. So it all comes with loyalty. It comes with trust, because I have to trust you to execute it the CJ's Masterpiece way. Because we could have several events in one day. Clearly, I'm one person, can't be at everything. So I have to trust that you can uphold our standards and things of that nature. And it also comes with the capability of your strengths. Right now, we may have, let's say, on the actual team, 6 people, and all 6 people have their own strengths, and all 6 people have their own weaknesses. So I can't have the same weakness that you have, because where my strength is, I need you to fall back some, and where your strength is, I may be weak in that area. So we all have our own lanes, and we all have to stay in our lanes. That's another big thing. It's really all about who you know. Getting those connections with different people, and especially partnering with wedding planners. Nowadays, wedding planners use people who they trust, people they know, people that they rely on, And I've just been blessed that I have been surrounded by wedding planners who have seen our work, trusted our work, loved our work, and continue to use us with their work. Today, we're doing a Chilean sea bass and a mango coconut risotto, taking you to Miami, giving a whole Caribbean South Beach feel. We're gonna let our fish sear off, and we can actually turn our skillet off, because remember it's cast iron, so the heat is still in the skillet.
So what I'm thinking now is let's take it to the island. And we know everyone on the island loves a good rum punch. So that's what we're gonna make today.